this is the only affiliate marketing strategy you would ever need if you want to succeed online, because it is so easy it feels like cheating. So I'm gonna walk you through this strategy. This is the one that I tell my students to make like $300 days, $400 days, and even $1,000 days. So yes, let's get to it. So this strategy works when you first of all set a monthly budget that you can stick to. This is very, very important. You need to have a budget for this strategy because this is what's gonna help you like scale and just make a consistent affiliate commissions. So let's start with a simple example. So let's say that you have a budget of $200 per month. So okay, it's like, okay, Cynthia, I have only $200 per month budget to spend in my affiliate business. I'm like, okay, this is great. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a proven strategy. I teach this to my students that pay me thousands to work with me, and this is how they scale and they get results faster than other people that don't do this. So what do we do then? So I tell them, okay, well, on the first week you're going to spend $50. $50 on the first week. That is 100 clicks. 100 clicks means just 100 visitors to your landing page. And then we're gonna do the same on week 2. We're going to then the next week we spend another $50, which is another 100 clicks, and then so on and so forth on the third week, the other 50 of your budget, and on week 4 another 50 of your budget. This is really important because most people is like, okay, I have a budget of X amount, and they just spend it all at once on the first week, and then that's it. Then they just wait for results to come in, but you don't get momentum like this, and it doesn't feel like the business is moving forward. So this is very important for you to break down in weeks your budget so that every single week you are doing something to move your business forward. This is really important. It helps you mentally to actually be physically doing something to build your business forward. If you just in the first week you spend your $200 budget, then for the rest of the month, like you have no budget. There's nothing. So you're gonna build your audience in the first week. They're gonna send you all the traffic, and then that's it. And then there's nothing. You're not gonna see nothing come in, and that's not how you're going to build your audience in a consistent manner. It's better mentally for people even more starting out that you are seeing consistent leads coming to your business every single week. So this is very important. This is like mentally how I teach my students how to do this, because again, that's how you're gonna see every week like things happening in your business. So then at the end of the month with this budget, you're going to have, well, that's 400 clicks, which means visitors per month to your system, to your funnel, which is gonna turn into 160 to 200 subscribers. Obviously that depends on the funnel that you're using, like how high converting it is. But the funnel that I give my students, it converts at between 40 to 60%. So this is the amount of audience that they would build up, and this is they would have 160 to 200 people that they can sell to now on their email list, because this is how we build an audience on my strategy. We build an email list, and yeah, if they have this low budget, well, in their first month they will already have like 200 people that they can sell to, which is more than they had when they started, which normally is 0. And yeah, it's not much, but that just depends on your budget. If you have $2,000 to spend per month, then it's the same. You do the exact same thing, and then, well, at the end, you would have like 2,000 subscribers in your first month. So it all depends how fast you're going to build your audience. It just depends on how much money you have for budget to spend. That's why it all depends. Some people get results sooner than others, but you're going to make sales. You're going to make sales. That doesn't mean you're going to make your money back, but you're going to make sales. Okay? And this is how you're going to build your audience faster than any other people with the next strategy that I'm going to go now. So this is now how we're going to make money even quicker, and we're going to grow even quicker. Okay? So this is what the next thing that we're going to do. So on the first week, you spend those $50 that I've told you about. And let's say, this is obviously a hypothetical, let's say that you make $100 back from that $50 that you spent. So obviously your profit is $50. So these two strategies, two options that you can go to with this. The first option is that then on week 2, you're going to spend, you stick with your $50 budget, but then you put your profit back in. That is the first option. You stick with your budget no matter what, doesn't matter if you make sales or not, you stick with your budget, and if you make profit, you put it back in. So now you're spending $100 this second week, which it means you're gonna get more subscribers than if you just stick with this. Okay? So this strategy is very, very good, and is the best strategy. So to do this, you have your 9 to 5. So there's no problem. The profit that you're going to get from your business, you should put it back in. It's not for you to spend. Now it's like, oh, now I've made $50. Let me spend it on, like, I don't know, in your hobbies, in going out for a meal with your family. No, like, you already have your income that you have for your day job. So just whatever you were doing with the income for your day job, and the business and your expenses, you stick to the same lifestyle that you were having before you started. And any profit that you make on your business starting out, just put it back in. This is how you grow faster, and that's why most beginners do not grow fast. Everything seems slow for them. They don't get momentum. They just give up. It's because most people starting out, you make profit and then you go and spend it. No, if you want to grow faster, you put it back in, and that's just gonna start compounding. But then you also have a second option, which is on week 2. Again, you stick with your budget, okay? But you put everything in. Instead of just your profit, instead of just the profit that you make on day 1 here, you make $100 back, obviously, so you put everything in. Instead of just 50, that is your budget and the profit, you actually put everything, not just the profit. You put everything back in, your budget and the $100, which is what I recommend. Like I told you, you have a 9 to 5, so the money that's coming in, you've never had it before. This is extra, so you're not gonna miss it. So just put it back in, so you're gonna grow even quicker. Like, people that do this grow quick, but the people that do this grow quicker. Again, you're spending, instead of just 50 budget, now you're spending 150 here. Like, you're also spending more here because you're spending $100. But if you put everything, all that you made plus your budget that we stick to, this is $150. That means this is going to double. That's going to double. even more than double, really. So that's gonna compound, that's gonna grow quicker and quicker. This is what makes my students successful that other people are not doing. This strategy is gold. And I'm showing you here for free. I've only teach this to my students, but I want to give value on this channel for free, so you can just go and do this for yourself. This is very important. Any of these two options is good, but if you want to grow even faster, you would do this. Just anything that you make, you put it back in on the following week, and then it's just gonna compound and compound, and you're going to grow much quicker your audience, and on byproduct of that, you're going to make your commissions, which is what I want to talk about next. Starting out, you're a beginner, you need to work on your mindset. And the mindset that I tell my students is, don't focus on the money. I know, yes, we are all here to make money, but do not focus on making money. We want to focus on the subscribers. This is what we want to focus on. This is the most important thing. Just focusing on the subscribers. Your goal should be your subscribers. How many email subscribers we're talking about? We're not talking about YouTube here. We're talking about email subscribers. How many subscribers do I want? This is how we're building our list. That is how we're building an audience. We do paid traffic and we build our audience with this strategy up here. First, we set a budget, and then we do this strategy, either the first one or the second one. And then we focus on subscribers. How many subscribers do I want to have this month? And you can start small. Depends on how much money you have to spend. And you keep doing your milestones until you're like 10,000 or 20,000 or whatever. But we focus on subscribers. Why? Because if you focus on money, you're going to be very frustrated, because you never know when someone's going to buy or not. We don't have control about when someone buys or not. But we can control how much subscribers we want, how much audience we want to keep coming in to see our business, so that we can grow, and then we can sell to them and provide value and build trust and all that. But we focus on subscribers, and the money will come of a byproduct of us growing our email list. This is super important, and this is how I grow, and I've made over $100,000 online doing this. And this is what my students are doing, that is getting them $100 to $400 per day. And if you want to know the exact system that I use to make $10,000 per month and how I can help you set this up, go to this video right here.